With the 40-year reunion at Granger High School coming up on August 15th, it's made me think a lot about the past and the things that have happened. For example, this is me, sophomore, junior, and senior. Poor guy who was scared to walk the halls, low self-esteem, terrified of girls, and ended up years later becoming a professional artist in the Eastern United States. And I don't care anymore what anybody thinks, but I sure love being with them. The next thing, I remember the cross-country team. Good old cross-country. I didn't have any talent at it, but some friends were on it and wanted me to run with them. I can remember one day we had a cross-country meet at Granite High School, and it was a big deal because Granger and Granite were both rated #1, and we were at Granite High. We had to run at halftime, so we went down, pulled our sweats off in front of the Granite High Pep Club girls, and they whistled at my legs, which were like sticks. I was so embarrassed, and all my buddies were teasing me saying, "Oh, Slack, you'll never finish the race." I says, "I'm going to finish this race no matter what." So we ran one lap around the track, and on the way out the gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. Well, all the other guys took off, run, and they went in, and like a dummy, I had promised my buddies I was going to finish, but I was hopping. So I ran back in. The game was already going, and I hopped around the field, and I got a standing ovation. One of the fine memories. Dee Putnam is one of the greatest guys I've ever known. We go way back till we were little kids, like 3 or 4, and we used to throw snowballs and dirt clods, catch grasshoppers, all kinds of great stuff. He's probably the most loyal person I've ever met, and he has a fantastic singing voice. I want to tell you about Marcia Heaps. Marcia Heaps was like Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way. She was beautiful, intelligent, sensitive, and very kind. And she's still that way and uses those talents working with preschool kids that she just really loves. Now, in my mind, Camille Rudd was the most beautiful woman who ever walked the earth. Man, I'd go weak in the knees if she ever walked past. She and her husband live in Anchorage, Alaska now, and she loves the outdoors. He brings her home huge salmon to barbecue. Jody Bevan, pure charm, always had a smile on her face, and knew how to make people feel good. DJ Bodden. He was in my kindergarten and first grade class. He loved doing sculpture, and I have seen his work in many places across the United States. Shauna Wimmer, one of those girls I was scared of. She's really cool now, and she's doing her best to make sure that our reunion is a success. Gordon Otley. Sometimes if I looked around and looked down, there he was. My favorite assemblies were when he would sing. And I can remember very distinctly him singing Candy Girl by the Four Seasons. Man, that just sent chills down my spine. He was so good. Roland Eilert. We called him Rolly. He looks all serious in the picture. He wasn't. Now, since the photo was taken, he's dyed his hair white. Ron Mendenhall was my next door neighbor. We used to go out and play catch, throwing the football around. He was a cool guy. He was a super jock, a three-sport letterman. He played football for BYU. Kerry Stedman was a very good buddy. I can't say much for his hairdo, but he went on to be a government administrator for the state of Utah and Salt Lake County. I love Jeff Sorensen, one of my all-time best friends. We used to send messages back and forth to each other in a special code in English class. We were Beatles fans, and I introduced him to Judy Woodward, who he later married, and they had a great family together. I don't know a classier guy than Kent Winder. He's the one who's in charge of our reunion. What an organizer. We'll hear a lot about him in the future. Sherry Given was cool. She was always so friendly. It's so funny that I was never scared of her like I was of every other female on planet Earth. Can't wait until August 15th when we have our 40th high school reunion.